Hey everyone, welcome back to Destination Unknown. My name is George, and on this episode, we're gonna have a little fun. So I've been driving for about 6 years now, and my wife and we've stopped all over the country for some good food. And I'm gonna share some places that I recommend. We're gonna it's gonna be a little fun. It's gonna be a top 10 best places in the country to eat. And the criteria for these places is that it's gotta be truck friendly. So either they have truck parking or they have truck parking nearby so you can walk to it. And when I say walk, I'm not talking like a mile, a quarter mile, things like that. It's relatively close by. It's within walking distance. We're truckers. We're not looking to walk 10 miles after been working all day and stuff like that. So tell me if you guys agree with my top 10. And if you don't, tell me what other places that I missed out or what order you think it should be in your opinion. But before I begin, guys, I need you to do something very, very important for me. Hit the subscribe button. It really helps us when you do that. So number 10 on my countdown is going to be the Little America truck stop, and that is in Little America, Wyoming. And that is that's I-80 exit 68. That's the one where if you are in Wyoming during the wintertime and it's shut down because of a crash or a lot of snow or something like that, this is the truck stop you want to be stuck at. And why is that? Well, number one, they got plenty of parking. So when you get in there and you're looking for parking and stuff like that, you don't want to worry, you don't want to worry about like trying to find a place to park, because if you've been through Wyoming, you know that some of those truck stops don't have a lot of parking. But Little America, a lot of parking. And here's the thing, they got like a little restaurant inside and they make hot food. Now, I'm talking about Wyoming, guys. So there's like absolutely nothing in Wyoming pretty much. So imagine you go to this truck stop in the middle of nowhere and then you find hot food, but not just hot food, fresh food. It's really good. So like my wife and we've been there a bunch of times when Wyoming has been shut down. Very lucky at that. And we go in there, dude, a charbroiled burger, hot dogs, they got rotisserie chicken. All of the stuff is fresh. It's made really good. The people that work there, they know how to do it. Now, so let's say you're just kind of casually driving by. That's a great place to stop and get some food in Wyoming and stuff like that. And I can't even tell. Like, I gotta say, man. Also, their breakfast is awesome. They make some great breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. So breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's a great place to stop. And that's why it's number 10 on the list. Number 9 on the list is going to be a little controversial. And that's because it's in New Mexico and it's a casino. And I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of them. Maybe you don't agree with me on which one is the best. But so for my wife and our favorite casino in New Mexico is Sky City Casino. And that is I-40 exit 102. It's because at this casino, they have plenty of parking. And as a team, you don't have a lot of time to stop. You're on the go, go, go. So you can pull in here, find a parking, and then breakfast, lunch, or dinner, they have a buffet. You go in there, you can show them your ID, and they give you a trucker discount. And I think when my wife and I went for breakfast one time, it was like $12 total. They got a pretty good selection of food on the buffet. Each night is themed with a different thing, like Italian, Mexican, etc. But we found that pretty much the food is always the same on the buffet, even though it's like Italian night or Mexican night or Chinese or whatever and stuff like that. But the people there are very friendly. The dessert section is not the greatest, but the actual food there is awesome. So it's a great place to stop on I-40 in New Mexico. As a team, you want to get some food, it's a great place. So number 8 on the list, and this one you probably are not surprised that it's on the list, and it's the Big Texan in Amarillo, Texas, and that is I-40 exit 74. And why is that? Well, guys, they got the big steak, 72 ounce. I've never tried it, but you know what? I've gone there for the steak and all that kind of stuff. It's really good, and the best part is it's actually reasonably priced. My wife and I went there for 2 people, and I think we were in our car actually driving through Amarillo, and I think we might have got a drink or something like that, and I think it came out to like $40, under $40 total. Because if you go to any other steakhouse, you're gonna spend way more than that. So here's an interesting thing. Now they do have truck parking, but if you end up parking at one of the truck stops nearby, if you call them and tell them where you're at, they'll actually send their limo And what's really cool about this limo, it's got the bullhorn on the front, on the hood. So they pull up to the truck stop that you're at, they'll take you over there, and then when you're done eating at the restaurant, the limo will take you back to your truck. Pretty cool, huh? So number 7 on the list is kind of interesting because I discovered this place thanks to my trainer. When I was in training, he took me to this place, and this one is the Dinner Bell in Sweetwater, Tennessee, I-75, exit 62. Now, I've never gone there with my wife because when we started teaming, we actually never went this way ever again. I think one time we went there possibly in the middle of the night, but of course that place is going to be closed. And it is a great place, and if you guys are drivers who drive through this all the time, I envy you, because here's why. It's kind of set up like a Cracker Barrel. They got part of the section, the store is, junk that they sell you like they do at Cracker Barrel. But the actual restaurant, it's a buffet, and the food is awesome. And here is what makes it really good. It's country cooking, and when they're out of something on the buffet, they bring something new in there. So, you go up there for one plate, and when you're done with that first plate, you go back up. It's like a whole new buffet. Really good food. Excellent country food. I love it. So if you guys, you go there on a regular basis, like I said, I envy you because it's a great place. I would have probably put this place higher, but like I said, my wife never been there. So when we came up with this list, we came together. So that is number 7 on the list. So number 6, and this one is another interesting one. It is West Wendover. The casino's there. Not any particular casino, but all of them. And it's at West Wendover, Nevada, I-80, exit 410. It's right by the Utah border. And it's kind of like a mini Vegas. And they have about 1,000 parking spots for trucks. Probably more, but you go in there any time of the day, you can find parking. They got a McDonald's there. They got a Pilot there. So you can shower if you're, or get fuel there. But another interesting thing is they have a trucker center there. So if you go there and show them your CDL, you can get a free shower, you can get free laundry, and they also give you like a coupon for one of the buffets across the street. So you go there, you get like 50% off, and then you also get like a free cocktail and a couple of points to play slots and stuff like that. The casinos there's 3 or 4 of them, I think maybe 5 maybe now. They all have different kinds of foods and stuff like that. And it's a casino, so the restaurants are always open. Another cool thing about this, when you go there and you're not up for casino food, they have a McDonald's there, they have a Burger King, and by the liquor store they have a taco truck. So if you want to not the usual casino food, there are other choices, and it's all within walking distance, and they pretty much cater to truckers, so you are treated like gold. So number 5 on my list is kind of an interesting one, and that is Blake's Lotaburger. It's kind of an institution in New Mexico. So what do I mean by that? In California, they got In-N-Out Burger. Texas, they got Whataburger, and etc., etc. And in New Mexico, it's Blake's Lotaburger. And the one we like to go to is the one in Moriarty, New Mexico, and that one is I-40, exit 196. Now, if you guys are going to go here, kind of like look it up, because it's not right off the interstate, but it's near Lisa's truck stop. And when you go to the Blake's, and behind it there's truck parking. It's just a dirt lot, nice and big. You can pull in there and you go in there and get your food and stuff like that. So it's like burgers, they got breakfast stuff. If you go there, do the chili, because I love their chili. It's nice and spicy. My friend Patrick, who told me about this place, he loves the onion rings. He grew up in New Mexico and he says they have great onion rings. I agree with them, but for me, I think the chili is the one you want to get, and then the burgers are also good. All right, guys, now number 4 on the list is another interesting one, and the name of it, I love it. What is it? It's I-40 exit 87 barbecue. Very simple, right? It's at Jackson, Tennessee, right across from the Loves, and they have truck parking at this barbecue place. It's like a dirt lot. You can fit maybe 10 trucks there, maybe more. They have barbecue and they have all the usual stuff. One of the reasons I love this place is because of the food, but another one, I'm a nighttime driver, so my shift is usually done around 6, 7, 8 in the morning, and if you stop in there, they actually are open. So when you're driving through, it's 6, 7, 8 in the morning or whatever, you want some barbecue, this is the place. And now here's an interesting thing. They are big time dog lovers. So if you go there and let them know, hey, can I get the dog bowl? Or I think that's what they call it. They actually give you some of like free food for your dog. Now, number 3 on the list is another good one. It's in Arkansas, Carlisle, Arkansas. It's called Nick's Barbecue and Catfish, and it is I-40 exit 183. And it's maybe about a quarter mile down the road from the interstate. They got truck parking. They actually moved to a new building, a friend of mine told me, and then the old building you can park there and stuff like that. And it's a great place. They actually have fresh catfish. I'm not a big catfish fan until I had this place. They actually raise them themselves, so it's fresh catfish. So if you're not in the mood for catfish, they have another option, barbecue. They make it really good. And one of the things that my wife and I actually like from there is the fried pickles. Now, if you don't like fried pickles, give this place a shot, because you know what? They do a really good job on the fried pickles. Now, here's an interesting thing between you and I, since, you know, it's just us, right? The girls that work there are very attractive, so if you're not in the mood for catfish or barbecue, there's some hot girls working there, so you can, you know, do something else. Maybe pick up a new girlfriend there, or just enjoy the view.
Hey!
So number 2 on the list is in Hagerstown, Maryland, and that is I-81 exit 5, and it is the ACT truck stop. It doesn't look like much, but inside there's a little country restaurant right at the counter by the cashier. And I discovered this also with my trainer, and it's a great place. This and the dinner bell made me really appreciate Southern cooking, or country cooking, whatever you want to call it. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you go there, you can get all that good stuff. The food is really good there. The staff is very friendly. But here's the thing that I love about it, and that is the fresh dessert, like slices of cake. And it's fresh, it's really moist, and it's awesome. So that is the ACT truck stop, and that's number 2. So number 1, I think it's going to surprise you. And, well, let me tell you what it is. It is the Dixie truck stop. It is in McLean, Illinois, I-55 exit 145. It is the Dixie truck stop. And guys, this is the first truck stop in America. Why do I recommend this place? They got a great buffet. And, you know, you can do also the off the menu and stuff like that. But the food there from the buffet, they have a nice little variety. It's always awesome. They have great desserts. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you go there, you have a lot of choices. The food is very consistent, and that's why we made it number 1. So what do you guys think of our list? Do you agree or disagree? Do you have something that like we should have added onto our list? Tell me in the comment section below. But so that's our list, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Destination Unknown. So before you go though, I need you to do something very important. I need you to hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and then share this with your fellow truckers. Bye.